What up, everybody? What up? Y'all know what time it is. You are tuned in to another episode of Connectz Radio Show, the Connectz Radio Show, hosted by your man Uncanny. Each episode is powered by bettersblock.com, Midwest Connectz, Midwest Mixtapes, the Fleet DJs, the core DJs, fucking everybody, man. Y'all know what it is. Shouts out to the Nerve DJs, the homie Big Half Johnny O. Y'all know what we about to do, man. It's our job to provide a platform and a spotlight for independent and unsigned artists to go ahead and get it in. That's what we do here on Connectz Radio. We spin y'all the hottest shit and we interview the brightest stars in the culture. And that's what we're going to do today. Another one of the brightest stars of the culture, holding it down for the Midwest and more importantly, the 217 area code. He goes by 2222. What's up?
What up, y'all? It's 22. How y'all doing?
Man, we good over here on this side, fam. Just wanted to check in with you, man. We met a few weeks back. You just performed last week at the Hollow Wicked event. Talk to me about it.
Man, it was really dope. It was a dope ass event, you feel me? Like it was a lot of good artists out there, you know. Got to get some of my music off and I was loving the reaction. The crowd was really loving the music and I appreciate it, you know what I mean? Y'all sharing y'all platform and everything.
For sure, man. One thing you did when you hit that stage is you not only brought the energy, but you sang, you had dance moves, like you was ready. Talk to me about the preparation that goes into your performance.
The preparation kind of just goes from, just doing it, you know what I mean? Because I do like a lot of local events with, Rios Mios, a lot of different, other events in St. Louis and stuff like that. So like I just practice, I get at home, I just recite my words, feel the energy, it's about feeling it, you know what I mean? So, and that's the best thing about it, and I try to give everybody the best type of performance, I can try to show them that I could really perform, and do what I do.
And you absolutely do. It's not just, you're not just up there rapping with a microphone. You incorporate a lot of other things. You have like some R&B stylings. You definitely got a heavy pin on the rap side. So talk to me about how you came to blend not only you, how did you discover that you could not only just rap, but that you could sing and you could put it all together?
Well, it really started like when I was younger, you know what I mean? Like I was rapping with my brother. My mom had me in the choir. I was, that church kid, that played the drums, was also in the choir and stuff like that. So I always had a knack for singing, I actually grew up, people know me for singing. They didn't even know I could rap until I just started rapping,
Oh,
So it was just a thing like somebody told me, like, I ain't gonna lie, when I was younger, somebody told me it was like, you could sing, but you gotta get your pen right, you know what I mean? I was whack back then, you know what I mean? And that flipped the switch in my mind. And it's like I want to get cold at it, so I invested time in learning the craft and stuff like that. And I actually got to roll with Team Backpack a little bit and shit like that, going to Wula and fucking Moolah and shit like that in New York and California. So I got to hear some of the brightest pens, you know what I mean? So like that inspired me and got me wanting to be like offered to get cold too, you know what I mean? And then my homies was rapping and stuff. So like, I just tried to bring some heat. And lately, it's just like, man, the style's just been crazy, man. Like it's just like I'm getting better and better every day.
oh, for sure. And it's evident in the craft. Now, you said you ran around with Team Backpack. How long did that last?
I was doing that for my brother Josh was doing it, did it in 2016. He went to I want to say it was New York,
Okay.
and me and him was talking about it. We was talking about it. We was like, okay, I'm gonna go the next year. I'm gonna go the next year with you. So I went ahead and went the next year with him, just accompanying him. But I ended up actually getting to be able to be on stage and stuff like that. So we was that was in Cali. I was in Cali or whatever. So I met a lot of the people there, and I just love the environment. You know what I mean? So I actually ended up trying out the next year and stuff like that, and I made it. And we went together to New York. So.
Nice. So how did those experiences kind of shape the 22 we see now?
It gave me like it really gave me the culture, you know what I mean? Like it's more to it, It's so many different styles, so many different blends, so many different people, so many different crafts to it, and it just inspired it. Like I already had my own little swag, we got that Midwest swag out here. It's a little bit different, and I just incorporated it and I add the penmanship and the lyricism behind it, So we gonna swag, but we also gonna talk that shit too. You feel me?
Oh, for
So
sure.
that's how I feel.
Oh, bet. So you brought up the Midwest, man. Talk to me about what it's like, kind of bridging that gap, because hip hop is definitely coastal. You know, the East Coast had their run, the West Coast had their run. We know the Dirty South and Atlanta have definitely been holding it down. Memphis is probably the hottest city in this shit right now. So talk to me about your Midwest style, your flow, and how you can move it around the country.
I feel like the flow the flow I think is versatile. You know what I mean? Like I'm not I wouldn't even say that I'm necessarily like your average, you know, Midwest artist because I bring a lot of different styles. I listen to a lot of different music. So like it's just like I like everything. You know, I don't want to be just tied down to one genre. I want to be able to do it all. I want to expand my mind. I want to reach out to these other little different spots. You know what I mean? I want to do it all. You know, so like it's creating my pen today. You know, so I like to be versatile, but I also can do everything else that anybody else could do. You know
For
what I
sure,
mean?
for sure.
So I try to do it all. Like it's really whatever I'm feeling for the moment in time. You know, and it's really dope for real.
Nice. And being so versatile has allowed you to share the stage with some of the bigger artists that have been kind of traveling around here. Like I said, the Hollow Wicked event we did, Don Trip and Lido. Talk to me about some of the other people you've opened up for just in 22.
In 2022, I've opened up for Durant Deshaun. I opened up for El Hitter. Who else I opened up for? It's been a couple of them. Can't even lie. They all really blending together because it's like really like every other week is kind of crazy.
For sure.
So like, who else I do? I did a showcase for Lil Zay.
Okay.
Who else I do? What else I did? I've done a lot of events this year. It's really been kind of crazy. I did PGF Nook.
Okay.
Yeah, that What Up song.
But
Yeah, that was hard. Hey, my mama like, hey,
yeah,
bitch, what up? You know, it was really lit. You know, I did that in St. Louis and I did that in Springfield. So like, that was really dope
okay.
for being able to do that twice. You know, that was a blessing for sure.
Nice. Well, being able to move around is a blessing in itself. Now you're currently located in Decatur, right?
I'm located in. I'm really a travel. I'm a traveling contractor, so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
really
So you everywhere.
so I'm really everywhere all throughout the Illinois. So like, I just know a lot of people. I ain't gonna lie, I've met a lot of people. You know. But I've really been based out of Decatur and Springfield, so and also been going back and forth to St. Louis. So you know,
For sure.
it's been cool. It's been cool.
So being able to be around and open for celebrities and doing those things have allowed you to kind of see and hear some of the other talent from the 217. Talk to me about who you think is hot, because you hot. There's no question about it. The music hot, the performances are hot. So talk to me about who 22. So when you out and you're bumping into these celebrities and some of these other openers, who are you listening for, or is there anybody kind of catching your attention?
Well, I got St. Louis. I got my boy Baby Skeet, my boy Stocky, um, Yancey. You
Shout
know,
out
they
Ski,
nice.
man.
Them two are nice. They definitely holding it down. My boy holding it down in the 618. Stocky he holding it down, and then in the 314, my boy Baby Skeet holding it down. All the way to the 217, we got Jado. We got
Yep.
um, my brother NDT Almighty J. We got who else? It's a lot. It's really a lot of artists out here. It's really crazy. It's a lot of talent out here. You got solo AJ Dizzy Vibes. It's a lot of artists, you know. And I've had uh, it's been a good ride, and I've got to do these shows with them. You know what I mean? And they was also there too at a couple of events and stuff like that. So you know, it's been a blessing for everybody just to be able to network and connect like that.
Oh,
So.
for sure. For sure. So you have some more work coming. You said you have a video in production. Talk to me about the new single and video to accompany it.
So I got a song called Exposed, and I've been working. I've been talking to a couple videographers and stuff like that about getting all that stuff, you know, getting it made and doing all that stuff. So you know, it's been cool. Did a couple practice shots just to feel it out or whatever, just to see the vibes and stuff, and that was cool. So I think I'm gonna go forward with it here on soon within the next couple of months because my project I'm putting the project together, but I just want to make sure that I have everything, you know, done correctly. I got to register all my music, and I got to also send it off to the copyright and stuff before I actually, do all that stuff. So, it's a process, and I'm learning it. And I'm just trying to make sure I got all my feet down correctly before I make any more moves, you know what I mean?
And
Because,
that makes a shit ton of sense, man. There's a lot of artists that don't always dot the I's and cross the T's, and they leave a lot of money on the table. And
yeah,
that's one thing you don't want to do as an artist because your creativity is your revenue stream. Talk to me
yeah.
outside of just your full time work and kind of putting music out. Do you have anything else? You got merch popping? Do you do anything else creatively? You make beats. Like, talk to me about your other creative endeavors that could eventually turn into revenue streams for
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I usually just I really take the back seat to that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Because like I got friends that do that stuff. So you know what I mean? Like why would I start a clothing line and my friend got a fire ass clothing line right now? My brother got loyalty gear in St. Louis. They going crazy right now. Like when I'm trying to tell you, like his page been going crazy. That's my boy Stocky, and he been doing his thing. And my other homie, he got RTS. Remain the same. That's dope. I'd rather just put my friends on. I'd rather you know do it for the whole team. So I
sure.
also I'm gonna have some personal stuff coming out with my boy MDT and all that stuff. So we're gonna give me some personal stuff so we can get me on some stuff, you know what I mean? So people can see the name, see the socials and stuff like that. So it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope.
That. So how did you? Speaking of the socials, how did you choose the name 22, or did it choose you?
It really chose me. I ain't gonna lie, I was an athletic kid, so like we was outside, but I was also an athlete too. So like when you blend that two and two together, mothers just start calling you shit. So like it was just like 22, you know what I mean? My jersey on, I had my jersey on. It just became normal, Either they calling me my last name or they calling me 22. So it transcended all the way to school and stuff like that. So people just started calling me 22. What up? It's 22. What's wrong? So I just took it and ran with it,
It is stuck, and it's unique. It's something you don't see all the time. You know what I mean? People don't normally name themselves numbers. So it
Exactly.
definitely is unique, and I kind of thought it was a sports reference. So
But
that's what's up.
Peep though, you remember back in the day though, like people really was calling themselves numbers. You feel me? You feel me? Muzz was really over here, but like, oh, I'm Mr. 17.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
that's true.
Mr. You remember that back in the day? That's just a little bit different. I'm a little older, but you know what I mean. It is what it is. It's dope.
Oh, for sure, for sure. So talk to me, man. Just a little bit more insight on where you see yourself. You're obviously applying pressure this year, and you've got some shit coming. What is your 5 year goal? Where do you see 22 5 years from now as not only an artist but an entrepreneur?
I want to see myself in a better position than I am the year before. You know what I mean? I always have a goal. I always like at the end of every year I set goals. You know what I mean? And the goal this year was to do shows and to get ourselves out there and put a tape out. And promote it. You know what I mean? And see how much we can get the world to react. And I've been watching the analytics. Social media is all an analytic game, and you just gotta know what you're doing. You just play off of it. You know what I mean? And as long as you connect with other people and you do what you're supposed to do, it's all gonna go out. So in 5 years, I really want to see myself in a way better position. I want to be living. I want to be really making this music, and I really want to be traveling the world doing what I love. You know what I mean? It's crazy because like I'm living it, but at the same time I'm not being able to enjoy it because what I mean. I still gotta work, still gotta do the 9 to 5 and shit. Just to make sure I'm secure as myself. I could pull the whole not working and all that extra stuff. You know what I mean? But I rather just there's too much time in the day. I might as well be getting some official money too.
I heard
You
you.
know,
Too much money out here to be
so
missing any.
yeah,
I hear that.
can't be missing no bag. You feel me? I gotta work my 40 plus hours a week. So
Yeah.
like it's a little bit different. So it's I don't want to be working. I don't want to be doing all the extra. I want to be living. I want to see what's up. Because like whenever you doing all these other events and stuff like that, you see there's more to life. You know what I mean? Like it's like going to New York. That was a dope ass experience. Like that's some shit I like was crazy, bro. Like
Yeah.
going to Cali is crazy. Dallas, Atlanta, like Florida, like it's really an experience, bro. And it just shows you that there's so much out here, bro. And I want to be able to enjoy it, you know. really live and enjoy it. You know what I mean? And just give the world your music. You know, I ain't even got to be the biggest artist in the world, but I definitely want to make money off my music, and I know that's what I want to do for real. You know,
Absolutely.
and not everybody understand that because I know plenty of artists right now that's making a good monthly income just off their music and
Yeah.
their merch and just
Yeah.
stuff like that, and it's doable. You know what I mean? Whether you making 100K, whether you making 500K, whether you making a million, you know what I mean? We could all get it. We could all be eating right now. And I feel like we could really push something right now, and we could really do it.
That's for sure. That is for damn sure. One thing we do is we like to connect the fans with the music. So you got a song for us. We're gonna do a world premiere right here on the Connectz Radio Show. I need you to introduce the song, and we're gonna go ahead and spin it.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. We got Pressure. It's my hottest single on my EP right now. Everybody's loving it right now. It's called Save the Rain EP. Check it out. It's on all platforms. Pressure, number one song. Let's go. We can run it for real. Let the music do the stalking.
Let's go. We're gonna add you to the stream.
Hey, yo, solid, you the realest. They don't understand the pressure. Foot on the gas and they can't let up. They wanna see me on a stretcher. Dead man walking with a weapon. They don't understand the pressure. Foot on the gas and they can't let up. They wanna see me on a stretcher. Dead man walking with a weapon. Don't wanna talk, don't wanna pick the phone. Leave me alone, the love ain't real, so how am I in the wrong? They hit the roses for a show, they say I've been in the song. Stack it up, no acting up, I gotta give me some more. Crazy shit, trials and tribulations pay for it. I'm on the roll, I'm made for this, I gotta take the risk. Niggas switch is dangerous, don't need no innocence. Devilish behaving sick, cause lately I've been bad. Let me vent. Like why I'm helping niggas eating, they the ones against. See my helping niggas out, it ends a consequence. And I can't go again, I promise nigga I'ma spin. I'm walking with a green crush, I know common sense. Think I'm a pillar, thinking cap, I heard he tryna wake. They play me on the speakers, now we stacking dividends. I fast the break, they Harlem shake me on the block and we pivoting in. Don't wanna talk, don't wanna pick the phone. Leave me alone, the love ain't real, so how am I in the wrong? They hit the roses for a show, they say I've been in the song. Stack it up, no acting up, I gotta give me some more. They don't understand the pressure. Foot on the gas and they can't let up. They wanna see me on a stretcher. Dead man walking with a weapon. They don't understand the pressure. Foot on the gas and they can't let up. They wanna see me on a stretcher. Dead man walking with a weapon. Don't wanna talk, don't wanna pick the phone. Leave me alone, the love ain't real, so how am I in the wrong? They hit the roses for a show, they say I've been in the song. Stack it up, no acting up, I gotta give me some more.
Yeah, that's tough. I got to see that live. I definitely felt it live, but sitting back and kind of taking it in, that's a burner. That's a burner.
That's heat. That's heat. I'm trying to tell you, it's heat.
Yeah, that's one of them ones right there. So what you doing to push that as a single? Like I see you still got the cover art and the project is already out. You don't got a video to that shit?
No, I ain't got a video to it yet. That's the one I'm gonna do
Man,
first. That's the one I'm gonna do first.
man.
And I'm trying to tell you, that's hard though. You see what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's one of
we
them
pushing the
ones,
narrative
man.
for
You definitely
real.
got that part of it, creating the music part of it down. That's a hot single.
What he said, I'm walking with a green crash out, no common sense. Think I'm a pillar's thinking cap, I heard he trying to wig. They play me
Ugh,
on the speakers, now we stacking dividends. I fast the break like Harlem Shake, we on the block and we pivoting. Like, that's how we living.
pressure. Yeah,
Hey,
that
put
shit
on the
dope.
gas and I can't let up. That's crazy. I love it. It's crazy.
That man walking with a weapon. Yeah, listen, bro. That's one of them ones. I'm definitely gonna get behind it. That song will appear on the Midwest Connectz fourth quarter hot list, even though it's out. You know what I mean? We're gonna give it another push. That's on Spotify too, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
It's
that's
all. It's
definitely going on the
everything. You
Spotify
can
fourth
find
quarter.
me.
That's one of them
For real.
ones, man. So we kind of talk
I ain't
music.
gonna lie, I can't wait for y'all to hear the new shit though. I really can't
I'm
wait.
ready for it.
I got some new shit.
Yeah, I'm ready
That
for
new
it.
shit, that new shit for the blow everything out. Like I'm trying to tell you, like it's gonna get harder and harder.
No doubt. No doubt. So we got into the meat and potatoes. You gave us some of the process. You let us hear the single. What I need you to do before you get up out of here is let everybody know where and how to find you.
You can check me out anywhere, all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. Just type in 22, spelled out. You can check
Okay.
me out on Instagram at Skyler, SKYLER_22. And we can go from there. You're going to check me out. We're going to see what's the world going.
Is there anything you want to leave the fans before you go?
I just want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all for real. It's the fans that do it all for us, especially artists, If we ain't had no fans, there wouldn't be no reason to really even do all this. I want to show the world what's the world. I'm doing it for me, but I want to also share a piece of me with y'all every time I do this.
For sure, man. So he's telling y'all getting it real, y'all getting it raw. 22, we appreciate you popping up here on the Connectz Radio Show. Remember, each episode is powered by the Midwest Connectz. And if you ain't connected, you ain't respected. We'll be back next week with another dope interview, man. Peace out, my boy. Love, man. We appreciate having dope artists like that here on our platform, and that's what we strive to do. Again, we're going to bring y'all the hottest and unsigned and independent music, and of course, interviews with the brightest stars in the culture. We're going to sign off this week. We'll catch y'all next week, same time, same place.